B-roll of.
Yes, it is. Literally the B-roll.
This is a B-roll of the B greats right here.
Puff
Like,
is the
Yeah, you record
sequel
that.
to
And I'll
Coco.
get so he gonna get all the goofy stuff. I'll get the seriousness.
here we go. Get in here. Get in here like you know what's up.
We're brothers
From another mother.
All right, so I'll do this. I'll do this.
The mailman was here.
I'll do this and then I'll flip the camera. All right. Real
Right
quick. We just
on.
gonna be real quick. If we can do it in 3 minutes, then that's great. If not, then we'll.
Do it
I'll
again.
I'll just post that instead of posting a reel. I'll post the.
And then we can, and then he can chop out whatever
I don't wanna get
goofiness that
canceled.
we
What
ain't
do you think
saying. He doesn't want to get canceled.
Try not to use profanity.
Yeah, no,
I've been making sure all my
no
messages
foul
are
language.
clean.
Just beautiful, uplifting.
Just tacos.
But again,
Just tacos.
You're speaking to you now, you yesterday,
Ooh.
you tomorrow.
Ooh,
Basically, that's what it is.
dude, that's fire. Speaking to you today,
You yesterday.
you yesterday,
And tomorrow.
and you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
my
Cool.
boy Keys,
Cool.
right here. All right.
It's gonna be real quick.
Okay.
And I'm just passing off, so I ain't gonna be on no what I normally do. Hey, yeah, you already know what time it is. Listen, I'm so excited to be in this position right now. I've gotten the most impactful, strongest, greatest bond of friendships sitting right next to me. And for this one, I'm so honored and blessed to be able to pass this mic on, if you will, and deliver a message and help deliver a message that's not just from me, but it's from people who are through me and who have poured into me, and I'm so grateful for it. So I'm gonna cut myself short, and I'm gonna let the mic pass to my man AJ and my man Marquise.
Yo, all right. Gosh, thank you so much. Also, you're not short. Like, don't cut yourself short. So here we go. I'm just so grateful to be on this platform that he has, and the connections and everything. The communication, the conversation that we've had. It's deepened my faith. It's deepened my friendship with you and everything. And I'm so grateful to just speak to myself at where I'm at right now. Like, just take the step, take the action, whatever it is, write it out. You've got something inside of you. You were wired for greatness, and yet you were programmed for failure. And so, like, if I could speak from my future self to me right now, it's just take that step, take that action. The world needs more of who you are. Because ultimately you're going to look back one day and you're going to be like, man, I wish that I did this. I wish that I did that. And failure in terms of, if you quit, only weighs ounces, though regret weighs tons. And so not taking that step, not taking that action is going to weigh more on your soul, and your soul longs for significance, your soul longs for freedom. And through that is this connection of community and champions, that if you could just surround yourself with one or two or three champions and just build your ideas, build your identity and your belief, that is going to take you farther than anywhere else in your life. So I'm just so grateful to be a part of this connection right here, and have these other champions in my corner, and surrounding myself that we can have those ideas and those collaborations to be able to create this community of champions and winners that want to go out and change and impact the world. So have a beautiful day. Love ya.
Beautiful, AJ. All right, I'm gonna be brief. Man, what an opportunity this thing we have. Life, it's just precious. So be real sweet and short. Just simply start that thing that's in your heart, the purpose that God put in your heart. Just start. One of my all-time favorite people to listen to, Les Brown, he says, the yard is hard, but inch by inch, anything is a cinch. You just write it down, make it plain.
Yeah.
And start today. Tomorrow's not promised. And then, second, renew your mind daily. All the power in the world is not going to bring back the past or what happened, but we do have right now. So renew your mind daily in wisdom, knowledge, and renew your mind so you can start fresh. Good or bad, positive or negative, it's a new day. So take advantage of that. And last and certainly not least, humans, life is meant to be done together. Anything great has never been done alone. So if you can find some amazing people to do life with, to partner with, and sharpen yourself, life is meant to be done together and not alone.
Absolutely.
So get started today, renew your mind daily, and run with some people that you know, love, and trust. Maybe you can find them. Life's an adventure, so good luck and Godspeed.
Absolutely. It's a game. Go play it.
Yeah, you already know. Listen, again, to each and every one of you who take some time to listen and pay attention to what this is and why I've began this journey, you are worth who you will become.
Absolutely.
You are deserving of all the things that will come your way. If you step into the day with the best mindset and you give everything that you know you can, everything that comes from it will be great.
Yeah.
I know it for you because I know it for me. Like they just said, just start. Today is a day of beginning. Most people look to the end of the week because they're trying to get away from something, or they're trying to distract from something, or they're trying to, to recover from something. No, we start here. We start here, we begin here. This is where the greatest version of you will become the greater version of you. So whatever you're doing today, whatever you're doing tomorrow, whatever you're doing this month, be great at it. I'll see you on the next one.
Heck yeah, dude.
Dang, I don't think we need to do that again.
Dude, that's what's up.
We got warmed up earlier.
You literally just start, and then it's like it just starts flowing, right?
Yeah, I was like, what am I gonna say,
bro? That's the most beautiful thing about like this connection and the relationships with you guys is it's just like things just happen. Like, I mean, none of that's scripted or forced or whatever.
Well, we're living it, man. We're living it. It's real.
For
It's
real.
You know,
Like,
so it's just honest.
It's the authenticity when, like, for me, when I get into like, oh, I have to perform or whatever, it's like I force stuff and then it's like, then it just, I mean, life's
And you get too
like
much into
life's
your
like a
head.
fart. If you have to force it, it's probably shit. You know. So I mean, it's one of those that you don't force it. Just let it flow through you, right? Like it comes through you and then it
goes
right
through
there.
you. Yes, exactly.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So just like doing life with people that wanna win too.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you've got ideas and like the ideas compound when we sit here and collaborate and you're like, yo, have you thought about this? And you're like, yo, write it down. Like, why haven't you just started? Literally.
Yeah. And then the other thing of that
know?
is, right, that extra level of accountability is what really gets you into the mindset of, okay,
Yeah.
I need to do better. I
Absolutely.
need to do more. I need to stop pushing this off. Because naturally, when we're in life, we can become comfortable and complacent so easily. You know what I mean? Like, so take that time to not only step towards, but step into with all faith. And regardless of wherever that step leads you to, know that you're there and you're called there by the greatest. You know what I mean? Like, you can stand in any scenario, any environment, knowing that you were called to be there by the greatest creator there ever was and there will be. You know what I mean? So wherever it is, if you're in the brightest light of the sun, or if you're in the darkest pit, in the most intense heat, wherever you are, you're called to be there for a great purpose. So stand in that, and rest assured that everything that's gonna come from that will be great. It's written to be that way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You
so
said
true.
something very important earlier. I mean, America's pretty easy, man. You don't have to be particularly hardworking or talented to have a decent life. But man, when you go outside yourself and just include more than just you, man, that's where the magic shows up.
Yeah.
Because I ain't gonna lie, unless you're just a complete dickhead or narcissist and you just want to stun on these hoes, it don't really make sense to work to do it, man. But like when you got godsons, when you got family, when you want to when you do want to do it for your for your nieces and your nephews and your parents.
Yeah.
Like, see, that's real, man. Like, you wanna like, it's not
real.
just you.
Facts.
It's not just you.
Yeah.
You know.
And that's the crazy thing is like it's not just you though. It's okay. How far can I go and push myself or challenge myself or whatever? I just think of the parable of the talents, right? Like God gave 1 5 and 1 3 and 1 1, and then it was like, or 2 or whatever it was, you know.
It was one. Thank God it was just one.
Right?
Yeah,
It's just like,
I
I always think like he knew. He knew because he only gave him one.
Right.
Like,
he was like, but I'm
he had
still
an
giving you
inkling.
He's like, I'm still gonna give him though. Like
gonna
that's
give
the
him,
beauty
yeah.
about God.
That's
Like,
a good.
like think of
Exactly.
it that way though.
Wow.
Like he still gave. He
He
knew, and he still gave it. And it was like, yo, like I still gave this to you, and you like didn't. So that's why he took it away. It's not like oh, he never gave me nothing. It's like you may have grew up in the hood, you may have grew up in the projects, you may have had a shitty hand dealt to you. Though it's like, hey, if you don't like this, like change the game. You got a bunch of 2s, play go fish. You know what I'm saying? Like switch up the game. And actually go towards the gifting that God has given you, not just sit back and be like, yo, I wasn't given nothing, like, oh, it's all on me. No, that's being a terrible steward instead of actually stepping into, though maybe I do only have 1 talent, maybe I do only have 1 gift, though I gotta start.
Bro, he said,
right?
if you got some 2s, just switch the game.
Exactly.
We play goldfish.
Exactly.
I'm winning.
We ain't got to
Yeah,
play poker.
Bro, that's bars,
Right?
Bro,
You know what
that's good.
You know what I'm saying?
Twos are the dopest. I'm making a new game.
Yeah.
It's like 2s are kings now.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Yeah, bro. That's what's up.
Bro, that's
now
wow.
it's sitting here and it's like
it's like I'm gonna make my hand the dopest hand.
Yeah. And why not?
Man,
like
that's
you just made up some random game.
That's a book.
And then put
That's a
everybody
book,
through
bro.
it and say like, oh, you have to do this stupid game. It's like, no, I'm switching the game. Like I'm playing to my strengths and the gifts that God has given me. I'm not gonna sit back and play to you because now I'm feeling like a failure with all my 2s.
You ain't even supposed to be doing that necessarily.
Yeah. And then I feel like, oh, why have I not, got the blessing of God in my life? It's like maybe you do. It's just you're forcing and pushing so hard over here that it looks like shit. When really you take that and it turn it into manure that builds.
What if Michael Jackson
tree.
was a cook?
Bro, like
How stupid would that have been? Like this
Like-
is some of us we be doing something like that sometimes.
and so often I do stuff like that.
Yeah,
like
it's
I
very
make that
human.
mistake. I'm like,
It's very human.
I'm like, oh, I could do this.
Yeah.
Though am I gifted in this? And I want to start reframing my brain in that and go like, okay, yes, I could do this, though. Is somebody else more gifted in this than me? Because I don't want to rob them of the blessing of them giving their gift and stepping into that and holding them accountable and lifting up as opposed to taking away and going, no, this is all on me, instead of sharing in the community.
Yeah, what a beautiful way to think about that.
Like,
It's
that's
like,
the
me.
goal.
I'm thinking I can't ball as hard cooking when I'm supposed to be, dancing.
Yeah. And what if you're
But like
supposed to be the most...
that's the even more honorable way of thinking. Like, well, I'm taking away. I'm trespassing. I'm doing something I don't even supposed to be doing.
I'm trespassing on the truth in which is in your life, in the gift in which has been given to you, and I'm trespassing on that, and now you feel like, oh, I don't have the ability to stand up and actually do that because somebody else trespassed and transgressed on your gift, right? And then it becomes this like, oh, I'm gonna hide, I'm gonna sit back, I'm gonna isolate, instead of bringing together with a community of different people, bringing that culture together and being like, hey, like, you think differently, you do this, like, how can we collaborate? What's this actually look like to be the body of Christ everywhere and not just be a church and have religiosity, but when we actually have relationship with everybody in community.
Yeah.
Like
That's man.
that's what's on my heart. Like that's the
I'm
That word
spiritually
right
full.
there. Yeah. You ain't
Physically
lying.
full, spiritually full. Like, dude, that's
I was
the
gonna take a nap just on this conversation.
Yeah. Seriously, and just let it soak in.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, bro.
Not for
Like
real,
3 days
man.
later, I'm like, you know what you said?
Well, that's how beautiful is that though?
Right.
Like, just
No,
like
that's good.
I think that's also like the beautiful thing about iron sharpening iron, and you know, it's and in Proverbs it talks about how, in fact, Proverbs 27:17, iron sharpens iron, and so
Get ready,
so
so
one
stay
man,
ready,
Right,
baby.
yeah, exactly.
one man sharpens
Bro,
the countenance
like,
of
yeah, I
another.
like that, AJ.
Get these
Yeah,
facts.
27:17. As
pull
iron
out the
sharpens
sword.
iron, so the man sharpens the countenance of his friend. And it talks about how, like, friends are good, though a brother is built for the day of adversity. And for so long, I read that without the right and proper context, that I was like, so a brother's just built for conflict? Like, no, a brother's built for the context of holding the context, holding the line, reframing things, and being able to answer some of the questions that are in your life, creating that chaos and that
Being those
conflict.
rocks, like in the river.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
Those rocks in the river that hold it instead of, and they give boundaries and give it the discipline that
Accountability
equals
is-
freedom, the accountability, the like, yo, you showing up at the gym? No,
Right.
because those who can,
Knows who can.
Six pack.
6-pack. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Those who can, right?
We
Like,
need to- this is exactly what's needed, bro.
so it's just like so good because it's there, right? Like, we just build brotherhood, and we, like, I just love talking with you guys and connecting because it's
It's
so.
an honor. Don't take it for granted.
I'm blessed and grateful. Like,
Thank you.
honor,
Likewise.
the honor's mine.
Eyes on the third.
Like, stay grateful,
It's just money, baby.
dude. What is it?
Yeah, man.
Like, and it's the opportunity to say yes
Yeah.
for more of these experiences.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right. So that's another part of what we were talking about before is there's times where you think that something's being taken away from you,
bro.
but something's just been pushed out of your view or out of your focus,
Yeah.
so you can actually regain focus.
Yeah.
Because now you don't have to worry about the distraction of, okay, I got to show up and do this, and I have this task and this,
Dude.
and I'm frustrated there, and I'm not fulfilling myself, and I'm not feeling joyful about what I'm doing, but I
Yeah.
know it's a task I need to be done. But,
Yeah.
Or the other side of that is, okay, this has been stripped away from me. Maybe for a few minutes or a few days or weeks or whatever, I'm like, oh, I'm confused. I don't know where I should be. No, God said, I gave you time and freedom.
Yeah.
Because I want this opportunity to happen.
Oh my gosh,
I'm
that's
taking
so
you
good.
out of this source or out of this whatever you felt like was for you.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm moving that out of the way. Now we about to clear this table so I can slide this plate to you.
Oh, okay.
In this moment, can
Yeah.
happen. Now you have that free time, so we can be
Yeah.
here. You have nothing on your schedule. I have nothing on my schedule because I'm my own man now.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what I mean?
Absolutely. And
now
how-
we can all sit here at this
And how
table.
often is it like, oh shoot, like that was taken from me, and we go chase after that instead of
Exactly.
staying present in the moment and being still and knowing that He is God, a good God, bringing in a new gift to like actually fulfill and fill our plate with something that He knows more that we want and need than we think that we do.
He knows the desires of our heart.
Oh,
I used
man.
to be a server. I used to
Dude.
work with a staffing company, and the only way that you can deliver the next course to any person sitting at the table, you gotta clear
the
one.
table.
You gotta clear
Oh
the
my
table.
gosh.
The only way I can give you your entree or your dessert
Yeah.
is for me to bust that salad or to get that entree plate out of the way, to take away those dirty utensils and give you some clean ones and a fresh
Bro.
napkin and refill your water. Now it's time for you to get to the next course. Now it's time for us to get to the next course.
Wow, what a reframe. And literally everywhere or everything that it's like, oh, I'm in transition or whatever, it's like, yeah, you're waiting for the next course from God to actually like fill you up and be like, yo, this is a bigger table. Why are you fighting for the scraps and the
Right,
crumbs that
right.
are left
Like,
on,
I know
on
that
somebody
appetizer
else's
was
table?
good because I made it, but that's not the full meal. I'm gonna give you some more nutrients. I'm gonna give you the proteins, the carbs.
Bro,
Yeah.
bro. Love it, love you. Man,
I'm still downloading it.
dude, that's for sure a download. That's a download.
Two or more.